What's going on, everyone? Talon back here, and today, Global, this video is for you. I probably will do something at the end to also include a JP, because actually these kind of tie in together and potentially could sway your opinion on what you summon for, actually. So, without further ado, let's get into all of the information and all of the stuff that we on JP got when it came to the Goku Black banner. Is it going to be worth your stones? Is the character even good? Is the category good? All that fun stuff. Let's get into it, okay? Obviously, things like missions will be obviously in the language that you put on the game in Global, so I don't need to provide the mission translations or anything. If you want to, I guess I can leave them at the end in terms of in the mission tab or playlist that I've made over the years. If you want to take a look at that, go ahead, I guess, if maybe something trips up or translations are really wonky or something, but nonetheless, let's just get into everything, okay? So, SR Int Goku Black. Yes, we finally got a second Int Goku Black last year around December time here for the JP version of the game. And at first glance, we're like, oh man, this guy is pretty cool actually. And can't deny his super attack, one of the best. The only person I put on par with that super attack is probably the Broly and the Gogeta from the Dragon Ball Super movie, okay? So this dude's super attack, especially when he transforms, man, it is just beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful, okay? So you can tell a lot of hard work went into it, which is really cool. I know obviously it was taken from the show, but nonetheless, the fact that they were able to put that back onto this game and the screen and everything looks really awesome, okay? So, first off, let's take a look at the banner real quick and kind of just gauge it for a little bit and see if it is, again, worth your stones or anything, okay? Again, you are more than welcome to make any decision. They're your stones in the end. I'm not trying to tell you yes or no. I'm trying to just simply give you the information and say, hey, maybe you should summon for this because whatever reason, or hey, maybe you shouldn't and hold off and just kind of hold on to your stones for a bit. I know a lot of people are probably going in right now going, man, I'm skipping this banner no matter what, or yes, I'm definitely going in right now. But maybe for those who are a little on the edge, not really sure, let's go and dive in, okay? So first off, we've got the banner, okay? So let's take a look at the 7 featured Dokkan Fest cards. So Int Goku Black. Int Goku Black, of course, is the big main card that you want to go ahead and pull. Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku. He is back now as well. I believe this should be the first time he is back for you on Global. I could be wrong because I know they changed up the banners a little bit sometimes. But again, Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku is back. STR Rose, always an amazing card right there. Easily links up really well with the Int Goku Black. Hopefully you don't pull as many as I did. But yeah, he definitely is a good unit all around. SSJ3 Bardock, still a really good unit to this day and still the best leader skill for the Super Saiyan 3 category if you happen to still run it. So yeah, again, really good card. Now we're dipping into kind of the iffy side part of the banner. Into Vegeta, I will say this though, to go kind of on the JP side of things, because we do have Golden Week coming up here soon. He could potentially be getting his EZA for Golden Week here in May. So again, I'm not 100% sure on that. I'm simply taking a wild guess, but he is slated to get his EZA soon. So maybe if you don't have him and you got him, hold on to him. Or if you do pull him, hold on to him, and you potentially could actually see a really good boost. I don't think he's going to beat out SSBE Vegeta, but he's definitely going to have a better spot on certain teams sometimes, okay? Int Trunks. Oh, hard to say if this guy is going to get a Dokkan Awaken. I would assume yes. And by the way, I mean, when I say Dokkan Awaken, I mean an EZA. So he could possibly be very high chance. I just don't know what they would do because he's a nuking unit. He's a very old unit. Hasn't really aged that well, so he's more of an orb changer now for everybody. But I know he's there, so he is what he is. So the only problem is that all the other Trunkses are in this kind of same area. All have the same name as him, and there are better Trunkses than this current Trunk. So you're not going to run him because you're going to want to run the other Trunkses. So I know, it is what it is. And then Texel. Texel is always really good, especially after his EZA. Great unit. Works really well on the Goku Black team, actually, which you can run both heroes and villains in the new category, which we'll get into a little bit. But overall, you run more villains just simply because of the units you're running, okay? So overall, based on the banner, it's actually a pretty good banner. It really is. Yeah, Int Vegeta and Int Trunks can easily be looked as fodder and throwaway food. But overall, it's a pretty good banner. You got the new Int Goku Black, you've got the Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, you've got the STR Rose, SSJ3 Bardock, and the Texel. Texel, yeah, he's an old card, and I know a lot of people have him, but maybe if you don't, by all means, go ahead. And then, hey, you can take on Extreme Tech Super Battle Road free to play, because that's what I did. If you want to check that out, it'll be at the end of the video. But yeah, anyway, so really good banner, actually. A really good banner and some good units. So let's now take a look at what the card himself actually does, okay? Because, again, if you pull the unit and you're like, yay, what's this guy do now, okay? So let's take a look at the card, okay? This is him Dokkan Awaken, obviously. Nothing special. Okay, so Int Goku Black. He is the new Time Travelers category. Ki plus 3 stats up 50%, and Extreme Int types Ki plus 3 up 90%. So really good leader skill right there, right off the bat. We'll get into the category in a little bit though, okay? Super attack greatly raises your defense every single time you get a super attack up, okay? And causes immense damage. Okay, nothing special. All right, you know, keep an eye on that for a second, okay? Now, his passive skill. Okay, at the beginning of the turn, for every turn that you come back, your own attack goes up by 40% for a max of 120, okay? So basically, the very first time Goku Black shows up onto the field, he'll have 40% attack. When he comes back around, say on the third turn, he'll be at 80%, okay? And then when he comes back around on the sixth turn, he'll be at 120, or sorry, not sixth turn, fifth turn, he'll be around at 120%, okay? So that's for his attack right there, okay? And then for, oh, and then also every time he is attacked, his critical chance goes up by 5% by a chance of 40%. So that's pretty cool right there. So you definitely you have to let him get hit a few times in order to get him up his critical chance, okay? And then when certain conditions are met, you will then be able to transform into Rose Goku Black, okay? So his links are pretty standard, what you'd expect from an Int Goku, or from any kind of Goku Black. Fear and Faith, Big Bad Bosses, all that kind of stuff, you know, Dismal Feature, I believe, is one of them. Fierce Battle, all that kind of stuff, okay? Fear and Faith is the big one. Big Bad Bosses is also another one, okay? So now, when he transforms, though, and I thought you could see the transformation on here. Maybe, I guess we can't. Usually there should be a transformation button, but it is what it is. Bottom line, though, you're going to get the Int Goku Black here, okay? So when the Int Goku Black appears, it has to be under two conditions, and this is where the card really starts to be very divisive among the community, and a lot of people will be saying they're going to be skipping this guy, okay? So first off, you have to get through 6 turns, okay? So if he appears on your 6th turn, he will transform. However, your HP has to be 80% or above, okay? Now, first off, on pretty much normal events and every kind of Dokkan Fest and anything like that, 80% is not too hard to stay above, okay? We've always made gripes about 50% with the LR, Vegeta, and Gogeta. 80% staying above, not honestly that hard, especially if you are using items, so that particular part's not that bad. The problem, but it can get a little bad, though. The problem comes with the fact that 6 turns is very, very long. Most events these days do not last 6 turns. Very, very few. The only ones I would say is if you're running a free-to-play team on a Super Battle Road stage. Even then, I've gone through 4 turns, maybe 5 at the very most. Other than that, it doesn't happen. It just doesn't, unless you purposely delay it. And this is one of the biggest things that a lot of people look at this Goku Black and go, nope, nope, not even using him. You can barely find him for a friend. Now, granted, when he came out on JP, he was right before the movie was coming out, which we were all speculating that, hey, we're probably going to see an SSJ Gogeta and an SSJ Broly, and they can transform and everything like that, or something along with the movie stuff, okay? And lo and behold, we did. So this guy kind of came out at a weird time. He was still, at the time, he was actually pretty hype. A lot of people were excited for him, but overall, it was kind of I guess, in that respect right there. When he transforms, though, his passive does change. He gets 150% up in the attack, and he's still greatly raising his defense with every super attack. This is where he does get the really cool super attack, so it kind of stinks that he has one of the crappiest transformation mechanics in the entire game. Attack up 150%, and then he provides Ki plus 3 to all extreme types. He does not, he loses that, he actually loses Fear and Faith, but it doesn't matter because, again, he's providing everyone plus 3 Ki, and then he's still going to link up pretty well with a lot of other people. If you have one support on there, boom, he's getting a super attack, no problem, okay? So that right there. So at least, you know, the one thing with the transformation mechanic is that by the time you get into your 5th turn, you're at the max attack at least, and then he's just simply jumping up to 150%. But his defense, depending on if you've been able to get a few super attacks off or not, might not be the greatest thing there. So that's the card in itself right there, okay? So started off high with the banner, really dropped pretty low with the card itself, though, because of just how slow it is and with how non-slow a lot of events are these days, okay? So let's go take a look at the category real quick, okay? And then I'm going to give my final opinions and everything like that, okay? So here's the category. It is the Time Travelers category. And actually, funny enough, right after the Int Goku Black, we ended up getting the Trunks and Mai. Global, your LR schedule is always all over the place, so I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen here, but we'll have to wait and see, okay? So this is the Time Travelers category. It's very similar to the, just simply the Future category, Mirai category from the Future Gohan, and also a combination of the like Realm of Gods team and everything like that. So it's a mix of all that stuff, but mostly the Future category. For the most part, that's basically what this is, okay? So again, you can actually make a pretty good team. The team itself is not bad. You have lots of options, lots of cards you can go through and everything like that. I mostly go villains when making the team, but you can obviously throw in a lot of hero cards and everything. So there's always that, okay? So again, pretty cool category, but it starts to blend and look like categories we already have. So you might, you're gonna be forgiven if you just think, well, isn't it just the same as this one? So, it is. So again, cool category, but it just simply looks like one other category, okay? So now the final thing is that on JP, like I said before, we are getting a dual Dokkan Fest with the Zamasu and the Trunks for Golden Week here. Big, huge celebration happening this year, okay? It will not be happening at the same time as for Global because obviously you guys are getting Int Goku Black within the next day or so at the time of this recording, okay? So with that being said, we are expecting Int Goku Black on this particular banner for JP, which is of course after the year 4 anniversary. I know a lot of people are saving up for the LR Goku and Vegeta, so you would easily be forgiven if you skip this particular banner here, you go into the year 4 banner, and then you save up after that and say, hey, Trunks and Zamasu are actually pretty cool, and hey, by the way, I happen to pull Goku Black, and I've been able to save up stones and everything. So a lot of people I know will be looking at that particular option right there, okay? Another thing is that, again, with the Zamasu banner, because again, we're expecting a Super and an Extreme banner, the Zamasu banner will have both Int Goku Black, STR Rose. STR Rose, of course, is in this particular banner, like I showed you beforehand here. And, we could potentially see SSJ 3 Bardock, maybe SSJ Full Power Goku in the Trunks banner particularly, because that will be a super type banner. We're not really sure. The banners at the time of this recording have not been leaked or anything, or if they have, let me know down in the description below, and, you can easily correct that. So, but yeah, overall, I'm gonna have to say maybe throw a multi or two at it if you've been saving up a lot. Like, if you've truly been saving since, say, I don't know, the 250 million download celebration with the transferring Goku and Frieza. If you have not touched anything since then, or maybe you skipped, heck, even if you skipped the Gogeta and Broly, which I have a feeling most people did not, but some people might have. But even if you were saving right after those guys, maybe throw a multi at it. You never know. You could potentially get something good. Again, it's all luck in the end, but overall, I would probably say skip this banner, just knowing because year 4 celebration is coming up in July. But then again, at the same time, you do have 2 months, whereas we knew exactly right after this that we're like, okay, we're getting something with the Dragon Ball Super movie. That's passed for you guys on Global already. So yeah, something kind of random could be thrown in to kind of, elude the process and be like, okay, this is taking forever. But overall, maybe you've got some time. July is a ways off. It's only May. It's about to become May. You got a couple months. You can get some decent stones doing that if you're saving up all your missions, your daily logins, and everything like that. So, I don't know. In the end, again, like I said before, it's all up to you. But I think it's worth a multi or two, and then save after that, honestly. You're not going to find this guy as a friend. You really aren't, which is kind of sad because it had such potential, but the transformation mechanic is just absolute garbage and is slow, and again, most events don't take that long anymore. So anyway, it is what it is. So anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for the video. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. As always, are you gonna be summoning for it? You gonna wait until year 4, or are you gonna wait until the particular Golden Week banner that will be coming in the Global? I'm guessing probably in like October or something like that. Taking a wild guess. I have absolutely no idea when that would happen, but it is what it is. So again, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, guys. Until next time, everyone, I will see you all in the next one.